What's going on, everyone? In this video, I'll be taking you through my trade recap of the day of Monday. So honestly, let's just hop straight up into it. Okay, so on the 4 hour, what we were doing is we were on S&P, we were coming up and we were holding some gaps up here. So we were holding this. So not really that much to show there on the 4 hour, but 2 hour shows a bit clearer. 2 hour, we're clearly holding this gap here. We're holding this clear gap. So I don't know if you've watched my video, but I posted a bias. We came up to this 1 hour, we're holding it. We took out these highs. Sorry, there's a lot of lines here, I'll get rid of them. So yeah, my original bias was I was very bearish. I wanted to see these highs get taken, this get held, and that's what we did. We had a SMT at this high. We had one, but obviously you can see it played out. But we had an SMT here going into like the thing on the lower time frames. But then it ended up getting cancelled out. But anyways, yeah, my bias was very bearish. I wanted to target down here. Those equal lows here as well. But I like the look of SPX. Hold up. Yeah, so I was very bearish. We came up, swept these highs, held this gap. Yeah, we had news at 2 a.m. We had PMI. I originally wanted to see shorts pretty much off of this, but into PMI, we sort of just came up, tapped this gap, and just sort of waited for news before I took an entry. There was an entry you could take in, but before news, but I didn't want to take it because obviously you don't want to get stopped out by news, whatever. Take that risk. So my draws of liquidity with all these lows. My first take profit. Oh, let me just go into the trade first. Let's take it down to the 1 minute. So as we came up, swept these highs, tap this fair value gap, I look for a base model of my model. Hold up, sorry. Yeah, we had an inverse fair value gap. We came up, retraced up into this. I entered right off this down close candle, off this fair value gap getting held. And there was a CISD on the 30-second. Hope that loads quickly. Yeah, that was a trade. And yeah, I had my first take profit at this 5 minute fair value gap. Just here. Took profits there. Moved the stop to break even. We ended up getting stopped out at TP got edged, got stopped out at break even. Overall, this is probably one of the not the cleanest trade I've ever seen, but this is the best I reckon I've ever traded. I was just so I felt like it clicked for me, like trading. Like when I was trading, once I entered, I knew I did everything right. I followed where traders go wrong. It's like, yeah, you follow your rules. You obviously have written down rules, but it's about following your strategy. And this is something I just realized. A lot of traders don't actually follow their strategy. Last night, if you actually follow your strategy, thing for thing, like you don't want to take, like I could have taken my position off here, but I didn't because I stuck to my plan. I stuck to my entry. I could have been like, oh, I don't want to go to break even because what happens if what happens if price comes back up into it? I didn't care. I put it straight to break even. I followed all my rules. I followed my trade plan, and I trusted my strategy. And I didn't really care about what the outcome was because I knew I did everything right. So that was that's like my biggest takeaway. I just think I did everything right. I just felt very comfortable with the market and had a clear understanding. And I wasn't afraid to miss like the entry. I'm like, oh, if this doesn't happen, I don't care. I'm not gonna trade. It's no point in trading. It's no point in putting on any risk. So it was a very clear morning for me, and I reckon I had a very good trade. Very good morning. So thank you very much, and check out all my other videos if you haven't already, and thanks for watching.